Kyrie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Morning and happy Monday, everybody. Here's a question, I think, very basic, nothing profound, that if you want to have a discussion with people, one, we should be open, hypothetically, in theory, to wanting to talk to anybody. And we know that's probably not the truth, because there's some people who are menacing and threatening right off the bat. We probably don't want to talk to them at all. You know, if I see somebody running at me with a gun, I am probably not open to dialogue with them at all. I'm thinking of how to defend myself or my loved ones. If someone is threatening me, my first thought probably is not, well, I wonder what they're really angry about. Maybe we could sit down and talk about it. One, I would like to see the situation de-escalated. I think that's a good thing. But assuming somebody's not coming at you with a menacing, threatening posture, ideally we ought to be able to talk with people, our neighbors, whoever they are, about anything. But the fact is, we don't. And the sadder fact is we probably can't. Because if you don't agree with people on basic realities, then you might not even go forward. You live in completely different worlds. Wish them no ill, wish them no harm, do your best to visit no harm upon them, prepare yourself if they don't think the same. So let's begin a very basic. The ultimate science deniers out there, ultimate science deniers, are people who cannot recognize human life. That pregnancy is in fact human life. If you are a pro-abortionist and you deny that that is a human you're destroying, we can't have a discussion. It is disingenuous. Everything else that probably swirls in the orbit of that major disconnect from life ain't worth knowing. Everybody's got so much time, so forget it. I'm not interested in spending time with you. However, if you're a pro-abortion person and you admit, hey, tough luck for the unborn, that's how it works in nature, and you can be honest about you are destroying human life, I still can't stand you, but at least you're being honest about what's happening. But if you deny that abortion is ending a human life, we have nowhere to go from there. Conversation open. Our company is pretty much pointless, because you cannot agree on something that self-evident. No, I do not believe in abortion rights. Not now, not ever. It is always with regret that human life should be terminated. No one is happy to see the end of human life. People in the military, law enforcement, doctors who have to do procedures to save the mother that terminate the child in the womb. Nobody should be happy about the termination of human life. So that's the first tremendous hurdle. If we can't agree on that abortion is ending human life, then forget it. There's nothing else to talk about. Coffee. Let's have a nice cup of coffee. How about that last sporting event? We can talk about nothing of substance. And just be frank about that and move on. Probably the next thing, and this is where you know, abortion's a biggie, but then the next one's even bigger. Gender. There are two. Male, female. Now, I can talk to you if you happen to believe there's 30,000 genders, or 350 million genders, or 8 billion genders. If everybody can be their own gender, of their own species, yeah, why reduce it to gender? Just be species. I'm my own species. I mean, I know we have genetically identical material, but I'm my own species. And I have special rights because of my own species. You know, if you can't believe in gender issues, you're probably at an impasse there too. Especially if they're fixated on the pronoun issue. If you insist I call you a pronoun that is not evident by looking at you, then forget it. End of discussion. I'll call you by name. You know, if I'm the president of a trans person, I'll call them by name. I don't care, names or anything. But I'm not interested. Did I forget to set the timer? Well, bummer. No crickets today, folks. It's already 5:15. Goodbye. We'll talk more about this tomorrow.